Hey, what's going on with it, ladies and gentlemen? Ponies and gentlecolts is the one, the only. Criticism Guy 2009, aka Channel Free 2011. And check out my Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Steam. It's all down there. It's all for my main, for my main viewers and subscribers. Everyone else, if you're brand new to the channel or you're just passing by, you'll see the rest. Okay? So before we do get started, just got a little bit of a Powerade when I went to one of my local grocery stores. Nothing too fancy once again. Oh, and I got this nice badass haircut. I actually got it yesterday, but since it's Friday today, I guess it's considered new on YouTube. So, yeah, go figure. So, I was actually planning on doing this vlog for about a week now, and I think I got everything all set up. So, without further ado, let's begin. I know I talked about it a couple times, but you know what? Definitely got to, I have to let it be known because it's already had like 40,000-50,000 views on YouTube so far. Not to mention the rest of the internet, like review.So, what else is out there? Pokemonaland.com, IGN, even that one website, which I'm trying to remember what it was called, but it doesn't come to mind at this point right now, but I think it's, excuse me, the power got me choked up a little bit. I think it was called, the oneups.com, I'm not sure. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, let's begin. So, Pokemon 16 trailer, Genesect versus Mewtwo. Let me tell you something about this movie. It actually looks pretty kick-ass. I mean, the kyreum one with Keldeo and his 3 legendary fighter Pokemon like Vizorian, Terrakion, and Colberian. The one I did last year in December, that movie review for my Channel Free channel, you got a fairly 200-300 decent amount of views, pretty good. For my standards, obviously. For everyone else's, well, it's got to be 100,000 or a million, If I get to 100,000 or a million, that'd be great, but, the most I might get 1,000 after a month, maybe, But other than that, basically what it comes down to, this movie looks very kick-fucking-ass, Like I always said, it's very well detailed, very well script-written, in a good way, not in a bad way, like a shitty-ass reality TV show. And another good thing about it is that Mewtwo finally, he comes back, he goes in for a comeback, which I'm really happy because, me being, like, born and raised mostly with, first and second generation, growing up back in the days in the the late 90s, early thousands, pretty good ass shit, And I was glad to see him come back again, a lot more stronger, a lot more powerful than he ever was before, but we didn't get to see Mew anymore, so I guess he came by himself. Maybe he told me to stay alone because Genesect was going to be a lot more powerful than that. So, yeah, basically, in the beginning, because there's actually 2 trailers to it. I'll link you to both of the channels that they showed it on YouTube. There's one that was called Angry Axie or something, and then the other one was called, I forgot the other name for it, but it was really fucking good. The first trailer is basically about Genesect. He's trying to take over the world or something like that. It's kind of like how Deoxys tried to take over that little area in the 3rd generation, and then Rayquaza had to fight him and shit like that, and he finally got away. And then that whole time he found out he was trying to find his best friend Deoxys or whatever because the scientist ended up taking that other Deoxys away from him and he got pissed, so he started attacking all those battle frontier areas, and that's why Rayquaza got pissed because he ran into his space or whatever, so he got pissed off at that. That was for 3rd gen. This one's like freaking 5th generation, so we might actually show a 6th gen Pokemon, which we never know because usually after a good 3, 7, maybe 8 years, they might make another generation of Pokemon, which would be 7 or 8. And at that time, I'm not sure if I'll still be into that shit or not, but other than that, yeah, basically they usually show a small little common, like, new Pokemon from a new generation, so maybe they might show a new one in the 6th generation, we don't know yet, we're not sure. Oh, and speaking of which, I was actually looking on this morning before I went to work, there was this, one thing was like, Sylveon and, Umbreon fight or whatever. More shout-outs to, once again, Guy Carr's Archump. He actually gave a shout-out to this other person, I think it was like, Allison Shoutouts or something? Allison Shout? I'm not sure her name is. I think it was Allie Shout? I'm not sure. Yeah, she did this little animation special about Umbreon versus Sylveon, and it was pretty kick-fucking-ass, It was very fucking convincing, too. It was kind of like a 2D, 3D kind of thing. It looked pretty fucking good. They showed her use that little trump card move and the swift attack, so it was pretty fucking awesome, Definitely give a props up to that girl, Allie, for sure. But other than that, with the whole Mewtwo Genesect thing, if I had to choose which one was going to win, because this is the thing about Genesect, because I never actually owned that Pokemon because I never gone to no special events. I don't have that kind of like hacking technology kind of shit, like HDPVR or anything like that. or a capture thing where you just hack all the cheats and everything, you just get him instantly. I don't have that kind of shit. If I did, then I know more about him. But the thing I know is that he uses these cartridge things. I know his ability is Techno Boost, which you put one of these 4 or 5 cartridges in there, because I know he has electric, he has fire, he has poison, because he's obviously poison steel, I think, or bug steel, like Scizor. Yeah, but he's got that, and then I think he has ice, and I'm not sure if he has dark or not, but he's got one of those 4. It's kind of like how Arceus, when he had the 16 plates, the only difference is I think he only could turn into 5 types, so yeah. Another thing that was real cool about this is that, like, on the second trailer, which was from Angry Axie, he's the one that showed it off on YouTube, got like 17,000 freaking views on it as I speak. Basically, what happened is that, like, all these 5 Genesects, they escape out of the middle of nowhere, and they all just take off in this desert that looks like Grand Canyon, Arizona, or somewhere out here in Nevada somewhere. It looks real vast wasteland, basically. And what happens is that they all escape, like I said. And then after that, what happens is that they turn into these, like, transformer little things. I'm like, what the hell? They turn into these tiny little magnezone things, and they're like, they just speed out of fucking nowhere, and they just keep going to wherever destination they're supposed to go to, and then they, like, start wreaking havoc and chaos all over across the Pokemon Sinnoh, Unova regions, and all the other regions out there. You know, one uses Ice Beam, I think another one uses, like, an electric attack, and the other one, I think, uses Flame Charge or something. And then they all end up starting to fight Mewtwo at the same time. It looks pretty kick-fucking-ass, but if I had to say who wins, because I'm an old-school Pokemon veteran fan, it would probably have to be Mewtwo, because, let's face it, that fucker's old as shit, but he's one of the very first legendary strongest Pokemon that even started the series. So basically, you know, I gotta give my props up and give my respect to Mewtwo, because he is the fucking boss when it comes to legendary Pokemon, besides, you know, the older school ones like Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. And then you got, I guess, Dragonite could put out there, maybe. And then who else? There was, like, one more I'm trying to remember besides Mew. Not sure which one it was, but, yeah, you still have Mewtwo and all them. I guess you could put, like, some people thought Arcanine was a legendary Pokemon back in the days when he wasn't. He was just a common one. He was just rare, you know? Yeah, but, yeah, last but not least, I wanted to say about this movie, they do that whole 2D, 3D format thing, which some people get pissed off at, but, you know, I think it's pretty cool. It makes them stick out to a lot of other different, like, anime-style, you know, animations out there, basically, you know? And a lot of the sound effects look pretty kick-ass, too. I mean, they sound pretty kick-ass, too, and, you know, hopefully we get to see a little common Pokemon from this generation, because that's what they usually do most of the time when they make a new Pokemon movie. With Kyreum, they didn't do that. It was mostly about Keldeo, mostly, you know? Yeah, but I'm looking forward to this shit, and looks pretty badass. And that new Pokemon Rumble Blast game is supposed to come out. I'm probably not going to get that one, because that's usually for people that have never played Pokemon in their lives, and they don't know jack shit about it, like I would, you know. So yeah, that's just my opinion. If you like that shit, you know, hey, more power to you. I ain't going to stop you from playing it. It's supposed to be coming out in, like, 4 or 5 weeks or something like that. I heard it, like, I think early mid-April in Japan, and then I think we get it here in May or June. Not sure about that, but you can check down the link below. I already searched it up and everything. So, yeah, with that said, like I always say, is what it is, ain't what it ain't. See you when I see you. Peace the fuck out. I'm gone. I'm getting the fuck out of here. And have a good day, have a good night, wherever you're at across the planet. Take care. God bless. Peace out. I almost fucked up there. Take care. Goodbye. Have a good day. Have a good night. Like I say, is what it is. Like I always talk about. All right. See you guys soon, and be safe, everybody. Peace out, and have a good one. See you in the next vlog.